Okay, so if you remember to last video, we set up that the main player would reverse in the direction that they hit the wall, or in other words, they would stop just about 1 pixel from it. Okay, they're going to reverse 1 pixel from the wall. What you're going to do now is in your main enemy, we need to set up this collision as well. So we're going to add an event, collision with the wall. And exactly same as before, we're going to, you might need to search for a reverse block and put it in here. That means that when the enemy is chasing us, but there's a wall in between us, they're obviously not going to be able to clip through the wall. Okay, they're going to stop. Also, in our main character, if we jump back up here, we need it so when we collide with the enemy, we actually want the game to restart. Okay, we'll do a restart game for now. So we're going to add a collision with enemy, and in there you're going to put a restart room. Okay, so up here just search restart. There are two, there's restart game and there's restart room. Okay, just restart the room and it'll restart the room you're currently in. Let's set up the enemy now trying to chase the player. So in your enemy object, we're going to add a step, and within this step, so if you're curious as well how to scroll your screen over, okay, hold shift and pull your mouse wheel backwards when you're on this bit down here. As an example, when you get a random block, you can also hold control and zoom in, etc., in case you have loads of code going on. Delete that. So within this step, okay, we want to get an if instance exists, and we're going to set this to the object that is our main character. So if our main character exists, we're going to set the point direction and make sure you clip this onto the right. If you put it below, you get this arrow, which means this bit of code is always going to be running. But if you put it on the right hand side, you'll see the arrow goes below, which means this code is only going to be running if our main character exists in the game. And we want our enemy to go towards our main character. So I'm going to put an obj underscore main character dot x, okay, and that'll get the x value, or the top row of our game of where the player is. And then alternatively, I'm going to get the y value, which will track how high or low the player is. For your enemy to actually move, you also have to give it a speed. So we're going to get a set speed block, and we're going to put it below, and I might set the speed of my enemy, who is Bowser, to 2. Let's test this out. Okay, so we've set up Bowser's collision with the wall. We've told Bowser, if the main character exists, or Mario, come find me. Okay, so I'm going to press run on the game. So Bowser is going to come and try and get Mario. Okay, however, he's stuck behind the wall. If I go below him, we'll see he retracts towards me. And then when he touched me, the game restarted. So let's see if he retracts when I go up here. Yes, he does. If you notice, your characters might not be touching however the game ends. And that is due to their collision shape. So if you come back over here and you look at the physics of your object, and you press the little symbol and you modify the collision shape, you could see that these boxes here, or these bars, sorry, are the shape that the computer thinks your sprite is. So what you need to do is pull this down and reshape it for most of your objects, so the computer thinks your object is actually the correct shape you can see it as, because the computer's seeing it as a different size, and my Mario is completely fine.